Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Welcome to Livingston, Wisconsin. I must warn you, don't blink. If you blink, you'll miss it and you'll have to rewind it. And you know how troublesome that is. Yep, this is it right here. Livingston, Wisconsin. Alright, the local time here is 2:28 p.m. Central Time. Temperature is now at 77 degrees. Once again, today is Tuesday, September 8, 2015. And I suppose we could follow up to Mumford, which is 5 miles away. Mumford, Wisconsin. Mom, where's the fort? Right? Mom, fort. Mom, where's the fort? Mom, I'm at the fort. On your right is probably soybeans, on your left is corn. But what do I know? I'm sure Mark Bell, who's a farmer all his life and also a truck driver, would know about that. I must say, my recent adventures through Utah and Colorado this week was just incredible. I think, or last week, I think it was just one of the most enjoyable trips I have done in a very, very long while. Especially the Emory, Utah, and the Glen Canyon, and in fact, in all of it. If I had my choice, I would have videoed the whole trip, which is what, somewhere around 8 hours. But God willing, I'm sure we will be able to capture that another day, another way. I must say though, recently I've been getting comments about the I don't know what kind of belief or religion they hold, but supposedly their view of Christianity and John MacArthur and others, or all of them, are a big lie and a big hoax. I think they believe in either evolution, or they're the kind of people that believe that God is in themselves. I don't know. But let me take a crack at this evolutionist or atheist. You know, I've said this before. I believe what I believe, and that's not going to change. That's never going to change. And I can tell you this. I have been a better person, a better man, because of my faith in the Lord Jesus Christ. I've been better off than not believing in Him. Now, there is no evidence that God exists, or there's nothing out there that can disprove or prove the existence of God. Just like the way you can't prove or disprove evolution. There are probabilities, but that doesn't your belief system is just the same as I am. I mean, mine. The only difference is when I believe the way I believe, I have become a better person. And you know what? The world is a better place because I am a better person. I can honestly say that. The world is a better place because I'm a better person. If you guys have only known me in my earlier days, oh boy, you would have the right to stone me to death. And the only difference between your belief system and my belief system is at the end of my life, which is, I'm just saying this for your benefit, or for your benefit of the doubt argument, at the end of my life, and it's complete darkness and nothing, no God, no afterlife, I have lost nothing, but I have gained everything. The only difference between your belief and my belief is if you are wrong and what I believe is right, ooh, right? Torment. Now, for those people that believe that all roads lead to God, and there's a, just like what Oprah said, that there's a lot of Jesus out there, and they all lead to God, and well, whatever you believe leads to God, and it doesn't really matter. Again, what if you're wrong? And if that logic is correct, at the end of my life, I would have ended up, if your logic was right, I would have ended up with God anyway, and became a better person because of what I believe. I lost nothing, I gained everything. But if you're wrong, ooh, goodness gracious. And for those people that believe that, how does that say? God is in us. We just have to dig it out, and we have the capability of becoming God or acting like God, or I don't know about that, man. All I can say is one of God's greatest gifts in this world is that I am not a God. Because if I had the power of God in me, many of you would be in deep boo-boo. And I think all of us will be in deep boo-boo. Well, you cannot convince me or unconvince me. I'm not here trying to convince you either. I am just sharing my faith, and if you disagree, then that's okay. It's my prerogative, just as it is your prerogative to believe what you do. I have no problem the way you believe. It is your prerogative. It is your personal choice. Just don't prosecute me because I believe the way I believe. Just like I don't prosecute you for believing or not believing in my faith in my Lord Jesus Christ. Alright, we are now down to 36 miles to Richland Center, Wisconsin. Oh, look at that post office. Isn't that cute? 53526 is the zip code around here. You know, as far as evidence, since people are so gung-ho about producing evidence, well, we all have something in common. You can't produce an evidence to prove or disprove the existence of God, nor I could prove or disprove the evidence. The only evidence that I could present is the changes in my life, the changes in my heart, the transformation that God has done in my life. Well, you say, well, you could have probably just done that on your own. Perhaps. I don't believe it. Oh, by the way, just a little scientific note. Did you know that the speed of light is never the same? I mean, from 1,000 years ago until now, the speed of light is not the same. I've always wondered about that. Well, if a certain speed of light travels in, a certain distance in a year, why is there stars out there in the billions and billions of light years away? Well, from what I understand, the speed of light is actually slowing down. It used to be faster. But then again, I'm not smart enough to argue with you guys to all that scientific mumbo jumbo stuff. Someone recently wrote a comment to one of my videos. I read it and reread it and reread it for like 5 times. It was so eloquently written, so smartly. It was so written intelligently, I I just couldn't understand what he said. That's why I didn't bother to respond, because I didn't understand what he wrote. But it sounded really intelligent. Johnny B. Good brain has struck again. You know, I think that one of God's greatest gifts is that I'm not that smart. Otherwise, I'd be too smart for my own good. What do you think? Yeah. How does that go? Ignorance is sometimes bliss. Oh boy. It is what it is. Why is it some of you are, when you write your comments, it sounds like you guys are angry? There's not a whole lot of you that do this. Just a select few. I mean, a very, very few of you write. I could feel the tension and the anger in your words. Name calling, criticisms. Are you guys just angry all the time? Are you guys looking for videos and websites to criticize people all the time, and just for the sake of, I don't know, as looking for an argument so you feel alive? I don't know. Just like that one guy that written that comment that was so intelligent I couldn't understand what he said. Well, you won't hear any argument from me, because I'm not smart enough to argue with you. Oh yeah. Welcome to Highland, Wisconsin. Population 842. That was a Smoky Bear. Or City Kitty. Here, City Kitty Kitty. Second right. Fill back. Except right turn. Well, too late. Well, we got 11 miles to go to our next turnoff, which is State Road 80 and Highway 133. Avoca, Wisconsin. There's an Avoca, Iowa. Sadly enough, there is no signal for Sprint here. Well, we'll catch you guys later. Once again, thank you for watching. Have a good and godly day, everyone. God willing, we'll see you in a couple minutes later. Peace.